from Goldfin's fleet?
그래서 안 할
Impossible with her
거냐고.
wealth.
지금은 배 못 사지.
What can I do? Sure do. And that be careful you don't get any of it in your eyes. Burns like a mother. Actually, yeah.
체리는 다 구했고.
Welcome back. Hey.
그래, 얘가 연극에 도움하는
I'd
것
be
같아.
happy to go back working for
빚이
stupid
얼만데?
dice until I pay him what I owe.
야,
700
빚이
players.
너무
I'm not
많아.
going anywhere.
배 사면 야 메인 캐스트 진행하려면 배를 사긴 사야 되다는데?
Talk it over with Harker. Maybe you'll be feeling generous. A more likely possibility is he'll try and put a knife between your ribs. Assuming he doesn't, or you survive it, you ought to know you haven't heard the rumours. Some people say he's the Red King.
코가 불gun왕이라고? 해적?
I'd heard that too. But some folks say he
전투할
faked his
때요?
death to escape the
해상전
wrath
할
of the
때는
Valiant
도움이 되긴
Republic.
하겠는데 여기 해상전이 완전 되다 말아가지고 의미가 있나 싶어요.
Those same folks say that Harker was the. I wouldn't go on asking him about it if you know what I'm.
하커 어딨어? 얘?
What can I do for you?
아 그냥 말로 해결한대?
I'll take care of this.
Dim in the lantern.
아 요사이 딱 안 들킬 것 같은 각이 있는데 빨리 저로 가봐. 아 저리 가봐요. 안 줄어드네. 아 그냥 돈 주고 해야 되나봐. 극단 걔네들 뭐 돈 번다고 해서 700원 이상 나한테 줄 수가 있을까?
Got to you, did she? The woman can spot a soft-hearted mark from 50 paces. Here's the thing, though. It's more profitable for me to keep her under my
나한테 다른
thumb.
퀘스트
So,
주려나 보다.
sweet as your offer is, unless there's something else you need, I think we're done here.
채무자를 노예처럼 잡았다는 소문이 퍼지면 딴 사람들도 여기서 도박 안 할 텐데요.
That's a shrewd observation. Maybe you're not so easy a mark after all. Tierna's free to go.
원래면은 좀 다른 방식으로 제가 뭐 맡기는 일 같은 거 해가지고 처리할 수도 있겠지? 자기 방에 거액의 돈을 숨겨놨다. 아 그래 여기 아까 99999 뭐 어쩌고 있더라.
Endless thanks for taking care of my debt.
배우는 어디서
See you at the
배우지?
play.
Good day. Need anything? Fair wind.
다른 지역에 있는 건가?
Seeing you means something big on the horizon. Time for me to move on.
How can I ease your trouble?
what you do to you, Casita. If you are looking for Ferrante, he is presiding over the Consuelo from his chair. Elsewise, how might I be of assistance?
이거 보여주면은 내가 아까 걔 죽이고 얻은 거라서 이거로 하면 이쪽 해적으로 들어갈 수 있나 본데?
I met Ferrante decades ago. Many years I sailed as his first mate before building my own humble fleet. When in the Principe, do as the Valians do. Unless, of course, you have no care for tradition or the continued sustainability of our way of life.
신입들은 전통에 관심이
Some
없다고?
filthy noob. You have my ear, Casita. Yes, our council of captains. There are 7 seats on the Consuelo, each occupied by a high-ranking
뭐야,
captain
무슨
within the
해적들끼리 의회 같은 것까지 해?
Seat holders convene to vote on a variety of issues concerning the Principe's well-being. To claim a seat, a captain must have substantial backing and sufficient power, both politically and physically. Ferrante, the last Marcheso, holds the highest-ranking seat because the most ships in our entire fleet have pledged. As you can guess, the Sea Wolf, Aldis, commands the second most numerous fleet of ships. As such, she is the
엘디스가
second chair,
이인자라고?
and I am the third.
딴 애들은 가만히 있는데 얘는 뭐 가만히 있질 못하네.
Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings. You may have noticed a divide between old blood and the new.
심파하고.
And the varied and often uncouth as a casita of some.
목걸이 보여줄까?
You
저장하고.
have my ear. The Consuelo will need to vote on it, but I will speak with Ferrante so that he may consider the matter further.
All right. What can I do you for?
배우 하나 더 꼬셔야 되는데 꼬실 애가 안 보이네. 제주 보여준다는 애? 걔는 그 제주가 아니야. 지들 자리도 있어. 뭐야 이거 얘네. 칠무애야?
Ah, Watcher. Good. You have arrived. A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit. I hear you have a flair for the dramatic, or should I say, explosive antics? A magnificent way to settle one's disputes indeed. Gelarde. For this, you have my grandest commendation.
그래, 난 복수를 한 거지. 뭐 칭찬받으려고 한 거 아니거든?
No, as my memory serves me, you did not. And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize.
이거 줬다고요? 나 이거 봤어 아까 상점에서 600 얼마에 파는 거 봤거든?
However, there is another matter of which we must now speak. I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise
유령선.
with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman that haunts the Deadfire. A few somewhat crude ones. Not many who encounter the floating hangman live to tell the tale. This galleon, what likely remains of the Fonferros, is a frightful legend. We have been losing ships at sea, amico. And not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit. Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say. Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run the rivers of your lethargic blood.
어서 오세요.
Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Of course, Captain. Hit my head pretty hard near the end, but I spit the tale as best as I can.
멍들고 상처 입은 눈. 얘네한테 맞은 것 같은데.
Go on, gent. I'm ready as I'm like to get me. Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even the few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end. It branded the back of my eyes, that moment. High seas, nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could... Was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked... rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding, couldn't kill them, couldn't even fight them in the end. Me and my crew were adept, alert, always. No, weren't no one gonna get the jump on us. Was some magic foul. Just sudden like, the winds
갑자기
died,
바람이
the
먹고
waters fell flat
바다가
and the air got
잠잠해지고
heavy.
공기는 탁해졌다고?
They turned sky and the sea both against us. Then this thick fog roiled up at midday. Without a sound, the Spectre ship skimmed right out. It was too late. They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones.
얼마 전에 죽었는지 옷을 걸친 애들. 습격해갖고 선언
One
만드나?
was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware.
불타는 해골이 대장이래.
Figured she was the captain, me.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferus of Old Valia. It belonged to a Darkotsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan. But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
Dunno me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after I ran out of drink.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to speak.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she...
Calling me Craven? Huh, sure, I am. Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco, our steward.
선언을 먹고 있었다고?
I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care me.
잡아 먹으려고 습격하나? 해골인데?
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time.
엘디스파. 아, 그래서 그냥 풀어주지 않고 계속 저러고
One
데리고 있나 보네.
moment, Watcher. How very clever of you. Indeed, the White Kestrel and her crew were pledged to Aldis. However, it is not by virtue of Aldis that Selenia yet lives, and I would have that well remembered. I can be a
반대하다고?
generous leader, you
그러기에는
understand.
계속 눈으로 협박하던데?
Truly. Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Rivan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was a Dakotsi paladin who died. It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Rivan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her undeath. Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka. One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume.
걔가 누군데요?
Regrettably, I know little but this. He was an Adiran warrior priest of Bereth, and a significantly fervent one, if tales are to be believed. He chased our Dakotsi to the Deadfire, hunting her to, well, to her death. Shortly after slaughtering our brave paladin, the priest died, possibly of sickness, or perhaps from a festering battle.
유령선장에 대한 정보를 얻기 위해서 막타 쳤던 애를 찾는
He was
거네.
entombed in honor of his service to Berath in Neketaka's sacred stair. By all accounts, our Rivan was a Dorkotsi paladin who sailed to the Deadfire in order to safeguard a royal weapon of Old Valia. She is the epitome of Grand Valia, of magnificence, honor, and duty. Living or undead, she strives still to serve her charge. And yet, we know not why, but a Barathian priest called Isir opposed our Rivan, and fiercely. They fought to the death. Rivans, to be precise, in this very archipelago. Along with her life, Rivan lost the sword she had sworn to protect. It has, lamentably, remained unfindable since. I believe it may be why she searches the seas yet. Indeed, I do. Though I and mine cannot so openly venture to the depths of Neketaka, nor can we commune with the dead. You, Watcher, are adept in both of these areas. Correct. You must search the Temple of Berath on Neketaka's sacred stair. Isir's tomb within it should contain a Kelarde. I will be...
아 근데 이거 해도 되나? 근데 내용이 좀 흥미로운데?
Yeah,
근데 이거
alright.
왠지 하면은 얘네 쪽 편 들어야 될 것 같지 않아요? 그럼 해적질하면 된다고? 아, 이 퀘스트가 좀 재밌어 보이긴 하는데. 마지막에 먹고 뒤통수 치면 되지 않을까?
Let's see what we found.
해적조차 등쳐먹는다고? 무슨 소리예요? 등을 쳐먹다니. 좀도둑 은신처에 푸른 피부의 옹화. 아, 예?
If I collapse, just drag me on a
Have a
rope.
pity and toss me a pyre, will you? What? I'm no actor. And besides, I can't barely see nothing as it is. Intimidating
요락질
I can
하나는
do.
해적보다 몇 수 앞서 있다고.
Reciting a bunch of namby-pamby lines is going to be the trickier part. Turn me in the right direction, and I'll make me way to the Radiant Court.
This why you always got dirt in your hair?
What? You mean the grave dirt?
I wonder if I took to worshiping Andra, if she could make me forget what I just heard.
해적들은 나쁜 애들이잖아. 그러면은 그렇게 해도 되지. 뭐야? 왜 둘러싸는데?
Well, well, if it isn't Arca's new business partner. That's quite a lot of coin you two exchanged.
아, 하커. 딱 한 번 거래했는데. 네가 알바야?
Everyone knows Arca's aiming to come out of retirement and slice off a bigger part of Dunwich for himself. Maybe he even wants to steal a seat on the council. We think I'll send him your head, as a reminder to stick to selling grog and flea-infested beds.
별. 내식의 정의가는 악당은 인간이 아니라고? 악당이 어떻게 인권이 있어?
So help me God. The next one of you.
마인드가 왜 질서선이냐고요? 아니 저는 원래 질서선이었어요. 하수들이 내 말을 믿지 않았을 뿐이지. 번개가 되게 좋아.
Yeah. Let's reap this whirlwind. Happy to oblige.
What do you need?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Time to separate the chaff. What can I do you for? Hogwash. Happy to oblige.
그래픽은 그래도 깔끔한 편 아니야? 돌의 장화.
All right.
성기사 없어도 괜찮냐고요? 초반에였으면 버티기 좀 어려웠을 텐데 애들 레벨이 오르니까
Would you
스킬이 좀
mind terribly if I
다양해지잖아요.
touched your
그래서
hair?
괜찮네.
Of course
수도사도
not.
꽤 버티는
Only
편이고.
touch gently, and they will return the favor.
Huh. That's what Angwer said when we were necking in the Merkberries.
Thanks muchly for bringing Taerna back to us. Her storm and weather spells will really strike an atmosphere for the play. And now that we've got a real big brute for Aethys, we can put on a proper play. Stick around for the performance. I think you'll be plenty pleased. Ladies and gentle pirates, and rapscallions too, you are in for the truest of mental treats. Without further ado, I present the Green
초반에 좀 힘든 것
Menace.
같아요.
Let us begin with our valiant new blood crews, the Lusty Rudder and Fortune's Folly. Two ships adrift at sea for weeks and weeks on a venture most daring, in search of the uncharted islands.
Woe and torture, months at sea with no treasure
챔터라는
to show
비겁한
for
직업
it.
같다고?
You sure these uncharted islands
뭐가
exist,
비겁해?
Captain? We ain't seen land for days.
Were they easy to find, they'd be called the Chartered Islands, wouldn't they? If you're thinking to mutiny...
Land ho! Land ho! Got a lumpy-looking island coming on the horizon.
That's no
용이
island.
보채라고.
That be the Green Menace. We are doomed for sure.
애들 너무 발연기해.
Souls and gold and glory. You will give these to me, for I am a god among gods, and a true menace upon the seas. Souls and gold and glory. Blame the dawn stars, for they have summoned me. And now I must feed.
This will be the end for us, it will. Oh, Andra, take me now.
And that's the story of how Aethys sank a fleet of our best tars. Like the floating hangman, you see the green menace coming, you sail the other way. Thank you.
이게 끝이야? 야, 너무 짧잖아.
Greatly appreciated.
They love
Excellent
us, do you
first
think?
act.
They goddamned loved us thanks to you.
조티 뒷목 잡겠다고? 그러게. 여명성 때문에 그렇다고. 서방은 훌륭했는데 대단원은 성급한 것 같다고.
Yeah, sure thing.
재미있으셨다면 따봉과 구독 부탁드립니다.
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough grog stock to drown us. What are you having? I'll pour you a double. I did tell you the list of ingredients, eh?
이거 다 사왔는데? 걔한테 갖다 주는 거구나. 난 얘가 조합해서 주는 줄 알았는데 그냥 갖다가 먹이면 되네요.
What can I do for you?
너 때문에 나 죽을 뻔했어.
No friend of mine. Let me guess. He claimed I recruited you and that I'm coming out of retirement. I don't know why no one ever believes me when I tell them that I've put that life behind me. Especially since I tend to kill him. In any case, I suspect old weasel-faced Eamon didn't survive his encounter with you.
예, 이렇게 끝이야.
Dumb bastard.
Damn my God! Just kill me now. Lost my gold
그래, 나도 쟤 때문에 죽을 뻔했으니까 위로금 같은 거 좀 줘야지.
Save me now. Oh. Oh God! He's coming out the other end now.
토해냈대.
Oh, now, if you'll excuse me, I need a change of bottoms.
저게 위아래로 뿜어내는 약이라고 그랬거든. 위로 나왔네요. 근데 흑진주 가격 얼마 안 하잖아. 나 저거 재료 사는데 돈 많이 들었는데. 불편. 너무나 불편하네요. 엘디스 선장에게서 편지를 받았습니다.